All right, this is the beginning of something really beautiful for someone. I decided to go live and just, hmm, this is really interesting. Okay, you got a lot going on here. You've been dealing with a lot as far as the outside world goes, and you've been slaying dragons. You've been checking off all sorts of boxes, talking about cutting ties, doing shadow work, finding in yourself what you don't like and who you want to be, leaving the past you behind and moving on to the new you. The Tower, the Ten of Swords, the Death, the Devil, Eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. This is like new year, new you in a way that is even kind of beyond your expectations because you're being congratulated. Like you're getting a pat on the back here for putting up with one, two, three, four, five different perfect storms that kind of had you surrounded. It was coming in from every angle, whatever it was, and you had courage and fortitude and you stuck with it and you pushed through it. And so now you get to be rewarded in a way that is, it could be seen as maybe petty, but we're human beings and we're a little bit petty. It's not that it's not that we're petty. We like to see justice. We want things to be fair. And it's not just us. There's something about existing. Even animals, even animals want things to be fair and they know when it's not. The animals that have a little bit more self-awareness. And so this could be completely coming out of any archetype or any position or any relationship where you were small and where things weren't fair. And you're an earth sign, whoever you are, you like to make things okay. you know, you want things to be balanced, you want things to be sturdy. You don't do something. You do something. Like if you're going to do something, you're going to do something, which is maybe why you have shied away from really exploring the feelings that you're starting to develop about someone here. Should we talk about what you've worked through and what you were dealing with? Yeah, let's do that. So it's not petty, it's fair that you are going to be able to sit back and watch your enemies' lives implode, explode, all the plodes. all the plodes. There was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 swords in your back. It was like an et tu brute, everyone that could um, stab you in the back did, and maybe it was just like all at one time or something, and that's why it seemed like all the perfect storms in the world. When it rains, it pours, sort of thing. But now the sun is coming up, and you're going to be able to see that the people who tried to knock you down. Yeah, let me get to this actually. So you are the Empress. Okay, you are the Empress, the Seven of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. The Empress is the queen of all queens. She is perfect. She is whole. She is beautiful. She is fertile. She is loving and nurturing. She understands self love. She's receptive to love, receptive to gifts, clairvoyant, powerful, and abundant. And that's something that you've worked hard for here. The Ten of Swords. What you were dealing with is hidden enemies. They're about to be revealed. It's something about how rejection is God's protection. So there was a situation in the past where you felt not just betrayed, backstabbed, ruined, lied on. I mean, come on, the death, the devil, the Ten of Swords, the Tower of what you were dealing with. Five of Swords. Oh my God. Okay, so anything that could be done to a person, they did it to you. They did it to you. And here you are still able to love and look forward to the future. Not a lot of people could say that. And the Wheel of Fortune here with the Tower. You could have Aries in your chart as well, or you were dealing with an Aries, or it's just a shocking event that tears away all the delusions and the illusions around ruining your name, stabbing you in the back. This is kind of like a gang stalking. This is definitely, I don't like saying this or going there, but I think they, whoever they were, would have been totally fine with planning your funeral. You know, like they were going to all get together and this person had their part and this person had their part and this person had their part. And at the end of it all, you walked away. You have 2 eights here with what you're doing that your higher power is really proud of you. The 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. A lot of pride from your higher power with how far you've come. You don't know all the answers and you pushed through anyway. You understand that life is a mystery sometimes, so you had faith. You're going to be rewarded for that because you didn't give up. Practice makes perfect, and walking away from pain and suffering what doesn't serve you anymore. Not allowing a sunken fallacy mentality to take you down and keep you down. You rise above it, you outthink it, you change, you evolve. There's a lot of change here. You know, and your heart is very precious, so you don't enter into love easily or quickly. But the eights, oh gosh, I have ADHD. The eights are about understanding boundaries, your own, understanding your limitations in a situation, and like how to move through difficult situations, understanding yourself, understanding what you're great at, what you're not great at. How much can you take mentally? How much can you take physically? How much can you take emotionally? You understand that. You understand yourself and you move through it with a meticulous creativity that makes whatever you are doing very, very special. So don't stop working. Even if the world around you is imploding or exploding or all the ploding, you will be at a safe distance, okay? A safe distance. That's come up like 3 times. So we're talking about a neighborhood or a fraternity or a community. It could be you had to learn the hard way not to involve yourself in any relationships that are just based on nostalgia. We used to be together. We used to get along. We're a family, so we need to be around each other all the time. And meanwhile, it was just cutting away at your own confidence. So you had to regain your own confidence from walking away and maybe walking away with nothing and starting from scratch and having nothing. Death card is transformation. You could be a Scorpio or have Scorpio in your chart. So you're going to be able to see publicly, like it's going to be in the newspaper or something. Whatever was done to you, you'll be publicly vindicated. So that brings me back to you and your soul wanting this to be balanced out. Something was not fair. There was an injustice. And so it's almost like you couldn't rest and move on until this culminated, ended, and those people that hurt you were held responsible for it, which is what's about to happen. You're going to see it. So if there's anyone that made you feel excluded or unloved or unwanted or all of those things, and kept you bound to them. It's like being a part of a record company and they won't let you leave. They're holding you to this contract, but yet they're not actually letting you create anything. They're keeping you stuck in a contract, and this is getting out of that. This is being able to watch that record company explode, get sued, and everyone go to jail. And you get reparations from it, and you get made whole. So, more than just you getting justice, you will be made whole again. The Empress is whole. You will feel confident and beautiful and be able to move forward with this creation and this new love. All right, should we talk about this new love? What to do? Your advice here? Let me show you. Knight of Wands and the Lovers. This is for you. I choose you, you choose me. Reciprocal, a partnership, a romance, passion, a passionate new beginning with the love of your life. But you really had to get away from all of that negative, malicious, rotted, gutted environment. I don't know if it was like a family or a job, but you're cutting ties with everything that wastes your time and insists that you accept injustice. They could also be, hold on. So whoever your person is who's coming in, they're taking things very slowly because they went through the same dang old thing you did. 9 of Swords, 7 of Swords. They're coming out of a very dark time in their life where they realized that they kind of had the wrong idea about someone that they loved or someone that they trusted. So you guys are kind of mirroring each other, or they could just literally be a younger earth sign. They're wishing on a star for you. And they're ending conflict too. Oh yeah, this is what they're walking away from. Conflict. Whoever they were with was in constant competition with them. Oh, you both got 10 of Swords. Ooh, you both got done dirty. You will understand each other. It's like if there's anyone that can understand all of those perfect storms that you've been through, it's this new person. Like maybe no one else can understand. There's something about the gauntlet that you were both thrown into. So it could be that you were part of that the larger scale. Oh gosh, okay. I promised YouTube I was going to be good. How am I going to say this? You were both a part of a clandestine program to track and stalk and torture people and see what happens. That sort of thing. And now you come together and nothing can stop you. And the whole thing falls. The whole thing falls. Ooh, it's a person. Hi, person. Hi, Sarah. Are you still there? Go ahead and ask a question if you have a question, because I think I'm going to close this out here. Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. You both had to learn how to defend yourselves before you came together, Knight of Wands. Okay. I am seeing like two people just fit together like a puzzle piece. Like that song where was he talking about how the sparkles in your eyes are mirror images, and when we kiss they're perfectly aligned. What is that song? There's this you fit together perfectly. Your inner child likes their inner child. It's sensual. I'm going to keep this like G-rated. You you feel like you were made for each other, like the way you just fit together. I'm seeing two people like lay upside down like little kids with like their hair hanging into the ocean or a pool or something like that. Like this. Oh, so it's a dream that you had like years and years and years ago, and all of a sudden it's going to be a moment where you're with them, and maybe you're going to be laying upside down or something, and your hair will be like drifting in a lake or a river or a pond, and you're there together and you're holding hands, and it's like super beautiful, and you're under a weeping willow tree, and they kiss you, and you remember from a dream, and you're going to know that's the one. If you're like, is this the one? Is that the one? You're going to know because it will be a callback from an old dream that you had that you like sense yourself now from back in back in the future. This is your soulmate. You're going to feel in that moment like there's no doubt. Like there's no doubt. Okay? What else? Before I go, 10 of Cups, get out of here. Oh, this is so beautiful. Don't worry about anything. If you need to rest right now, get rest. It will happen in divine timing. You don't have to do anything, just be. You had to make a lot of hard decisions. You've moved through a lot of hard storms, so allow yourself that rest. This is transformation for you. Okay, this is about you not knowing necessarily all the answers. And it could be that life is a mystery right now, but it's a good one. It's a good mystery. You're really going to like the outcome of this. So if you need to take baby steps today just to get in that right frame of mind, the advice would be to go to water. Go to water. Listen to your inner voice. Accept that as tough as you are and as smart as you are and as brave as you have a heart and your heart is precious and you need love and that's okay. It's okay to need love. You do. You need love. And you're about to meet the one that's been wishing on a star for you. And they're going to give it to you. And they'll be protective of you because they understand the world that you've been fighting. You have that in common. Okay. And you don't know all the answers, but the mystery here is that happiness is coming for you. Happiness can be found after all that misery. So charge ahead. If you're feeling a little hot to trot, go with it. Go with it. It's time. Charge ahead. Be brave. Be brave in love. Choose love. Heart over head decision, okay? You are the master of your life. And now you get to be the lover, not the fighter. How does that sound? All right, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye.